guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to work with the second frame that we found lately at Michael's in the dumpster. If you watch my last video, you saw that I worked with one, and I said I was going to work with another one. This is the second one. We found a lot of frames, so you will see me working with frames very often. Just in case you didn't see my previous video, my daughter and I are dumpster divers, and our channel is Dumpster Chicks. It's going to be linked in the description box, so you can check it out and see how many treasures we find there in the dumpsters. This frame came with the glass broken and is intended to hold a CD. In fact, this goes here. This hole is for the CD because it even comes with a little pin. I don't know what it is. Here it is. I don't know if you can see it. And instructions on how to add the CD. But it gave me an idea, and I'm going to do something different. First I'm going to paint the frame, and then I printed on vellum paper, as I always do, this moon, and this sentiment, and I'm going to use, if I find it, yes, here it is, and all, it's not really a CD, you know, when you bought CDs, they used to have one that was clear on top. This is one of them, and I printed it in vellum paper because I thought it would look great, but now I see that I don't like it, so on a white cardstock paper I made a circle, and I'm going to add the moon to this circle and then everything on the CD to give it some dimension. But I'm going to use the back side, which is black. So what I did in the back side, using, as I always tell you, white transfer paper. When you are working on a black surface, if you use white transfer paper, you get the letters in white. I transfer the sentiment, as you can see, and I painted it with a white marker. I used this one. I used two. This one, which is the tip is really fine, not really fine, but fine, and this is a little broader, bold. So I did the borders with this one, and then I did the inside of the letters with this one. And now I'm going to finish everything. As I told you, I'm going to place the CD here and the moon, and as I said also, I'm going to paint the frame, and I'll be back to show you how I am going to assemble everything. Well, I finished painting the frame. I painted it gray, and then I dry brush it in white. If you don't know what dry brushing is, it's really easy. You just take the worst brush you have, and really the worst one, and then you take a little bit of paint, the color you're going to use, just a little bit, and you even remove part of that paint, dab it, and then let me show you here. You just move the brush up and down, not trying to paint, just trying to leave some marks to get this effect. That is, I think that is beautiful. It makes things look more farmhousey, and I love it, and I use it a lot. It's a technique that I really like. Okay, I'm going to cover this for the paint not to dry. Now, as this was obviously kind of a shadow box, as I told you before, I cut out a piece of black foam board that is also from the dumpster from Michael's. This is a high quality one. It's not like the Dollar Tree one, which is white and it's not this sturdy. So I glued the sign that I made on top of this, and I'm going to place the sign there, and I'm going to glue this piece of foam that is larger to the bottom of the frame so the sign stays in the background and gets some depth. See? Okay, so I have to move this hanger was here. I don't know, this hook or hanger hook was here, so I remove it and I place it here because the sign is oriented in this way. So I'm going to add hot glue. This is has been glued with hot glue also. I could have used E6000, but I don't think it's necessary. I think it's going to stay in place. I have to be careful because I don't want to place it upside down. So let me place it here and press a little bit and turn it up. And here you have the front. And now I have to add the other piece of the cord that I showed you before. I glued the image of the moon. This is the orientation. To a white cardstock, as I showed you, and to the kind of CD. And I added this mounting tape to the back. I added 2 pieces. I'm going to add the third one for you to see, to each one, because I wanted it to really stand out. So after adding one, I added the second one on top. Now I'm going to remove the 3 protective papers. Let's hope they will come out easily in 3 cases. 2 out, 1 to go. Here we go. And now I'm going to adhere the moon to the frame, the sign, like so. And this is it. I think it looks really good, and I have to find a place in my home. I have no more room for any more things in my home, but I love it, so I'm going to keep it. I hope you like this idea, and I also hope you will give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you are not a subscriber already, and ring the bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching my videos and for your constant support. Hope to see you in my next one, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.